What's up, guys? Back at it again on 508 Live with your host, Papee, the man Paye.
Come on.
And we got we got my man, Money Man Milheezy.
We out here, baby. We out
Five
here.
Man Burgess. And don't forget,
the best
producer in the world, Manny J Media.
Come on, baby.
I can't. Yo, it's
Come on, man.
Why wouldn't I be here? The love in this room is
First of all,
amazing.
before
Thank you
we
for
start,
having me, gentlemen.
Manny always tells us to stop telling him he is the best producer in the world. And I'm going to continue. He thinks like he had a point the other time, right? He was like, "Oh, I don't care what you feel like, Manny.
Listen,
If I say so, you are so." So
And we're manifesting anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
At the very least, we manifest.
all right.
100%.
No, you're still
No,
the
we
best.
already did.
Respectfully though, but honestly, I kind of want to jump into it because it's been like, for me, it's I'm usually emotional around this time, especially going into the April season, because obviously April 2nd is my father's birthday, which is today. He obviously gave us life up for his family and I. For us to survive the war. So one, happy birthday to him. I usually don't even talk today. Like I sit, why do you think I was on my couch when you see me?
When I came in today, low key, Poppy's like, whatever you want to do, man.
We gonna cancel the show. Get rid of it.
I'm okay with that. And we're here. We're here for a reason, right?
Yeah, we gotta do it for the people, you know. But yeah, now honestly, like, and even towards this environment, like I said, I'm usually depressed. I don't really like to talk too much. I'm usually just be in my own bubble, silent. But like, I'm trying to break out of that, and literally, I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, there's different patterns in your life that you have to break. Yeah. You know, and if it's every single year I'm depressed on my father's birthday when he literally gave his life for me, I should be excited for that. You know, I should be happy on this day that it's his birthday, and his death anniversary is March 14th. On top of that, so it's like 2 dates. I'm gonna be depressed every single year. Yeah. So yeah, and then my younger brother's passing April 13th about to come too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, April is just a depressive
month. Realize,
buddy. Wow. Like it's about to be 2 years around the sun, and I'm like, buddy, I can't sit here and be depressed every single day. Yeah. When I talk about positivity and I talk about uplifting, I gotta practice what I preach. You know.
But you can also still be very human and succumb to emotion every now and then. You don't have to be stuck in it, but you can still experience it, you know, without giving into it too much, where you're losing out on your own life and your own well-being.
Yeah, but 23 years, I think that's enough. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I've 23 years now. Yeah,
I don't know, because I've been blessed where I haven't had to experience, I guess, certain kinds of death, like the loss of a parent or a child, which I can't even fathom what that must feel like. But, you know, I've lost someone very close to me, a cousin who was like a brother to me.
Yep.
And it never gets easier. Right. This was 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
But we find different ways of dealing with it, different ways of coping, and different ways of not being stuck. Like, but you always love them just as much as you did then. I don't know if that ever fades, you know?
But how would y'all feel, like, let's say in essence, whatever, right? You know what I mean? Like, doing something to celebrate their life, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I've been in situations like that, you know. I'm not gonna say a parent or, you know, a child, you know, something like that, or something like that. Not too similar, but like at the end of the day, like something, you know, like every year to, you know, celebrate them or something like that. You feel me?
Well, I mean, personally,
feel like that can go a long way too.
Yeah. That's true.
Personally, for me, spending money makes me depressed. So I'm not doubly depressed. We just don't have to work through it.
Yeah, especially this economy, buddy. You spend $1. You don't. I tell people, don't. Before it was like, don't leave your house if you don't have 100. Right now is don't leave your house if you don't have $350. $350. It went up. Inflation.
Inflation is real,
buddy.
What? Hey, but we think about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with every time my grandma anniversary or our family member's anniversary? What's wrong with saying, bro, I feel depressed, I'm down and out, bro? Look, you know what the day is? Yeah, I know what the day is. It's like anxiety. Everybody got a form of anxiety. Everybody ain't diagnosed with anxiety, right? The people that's diagnosed have the ones that don't have enough coping skills and tools to probably manage it, and they probably need medication as another tool to add to the toolbox. You know what I mean? The people, we all get depressed, but the people that is diagnosed with depression are the ones that probably struggle a little bit more managing it, around these times.
Right.
So, bro, when this time, yeah, bro, I'm depressed, bro. People sit all over Facebook, bro. I'm down today, bro. Y'all know it's my grandma's anniversary. I'm down today, bro. I don't feel like talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't answer your phone call, ain't nothing against you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay. Like, sometimes we just gotta be like, bro, like, I ain't feeling right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't got that diagnosis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got one. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where, bro, where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be like, bro, I ain't feeling it today, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna lay in bed sometimes all day, bro. Day to day.
How long is long enough? Because, you know, sometimes it could be the weekend, sometimes it could be, oh, my bad.
Nah, you I like it.
My bad. Let me call back. Go ahead.
Mainly just media these days. Now, my question to you, though, is like, all right, you said you're down and out, but, like, you still got to do what you need to do, especially me as a father. I still got to, I still got to father my kids.
Right.
I still got to make sure everybody ate. I still got to do what I'm supposed to do. If I got to work, I still got to work. You know what I mean? So, regardless, it don't matter if I'm feeling depressed, it don't matter whatever, I still got to do it. And I feel like even now, like men's mental health is such a serious thing because who checks up on us? You know, and it's not no discredit woman mental health, but like women, if they're sad, people are gonna be like, hey, why you know what I mean? Men is like in this economy or in this society, let me rephrase that as like, all right, you're sad, get up, go do something. You're broke, go get money. If you're depressed because you're broke, go get money. You know, there's always something, and somebody always has an answer for us in a way, but not really fixing the problem. You know. So how does that, for you guys, how does that affect your mental and affect you when, say, you're broke one day and somebody's like, why you a brokey? And like they're bringing you down and telling you, go get some money, go get this.
You mean while we're already down?
Well,
like,
they kick you while you're already down.
Well, we all men here, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where like you just said, they expect a man to be boom, don't show no emotions, like, you know what I'm saying? And going back to that, on those days, it's okay. Now the person that's struggling with that day and take day off of work, start not taking care of the kids, that may be the person that's diagnosed with depression. Because they've allowed that to actually interfere with things they need to do. Because like you say, we still got to get up and everything. But it's okay to be down. It's okay to be depressed. But as a man, they tell you, no, you don't show that because you still got stuff to do. Yeah, I know I still got stuff to do. But my feelings still are accurate and valid, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is what I'm telling them. Like, I can feel somewhere and nobody won't know it. You know what? Man, we tired, bro.
Gotta hide
mask and stuff, bro.
You know what that goes hand in hand with?
Well,
it's
sure.
crazy. You know
Talk
what that
to
goes
me, bro.
hand in hand with, bro?
Talk to us,
Believe
bro.
it or not, the man is the least appreciated thing in the world.
That's a fact.
Think about it, right? The most celebrated. Yep. Listen. I'm cracking the egg right now. I'm about to bust hell wide open right now.
Fire.
The man is the least appreciated. Did you know that women, children, and dogs are the most beloved things in the whole entire world? In the whole entire world, women, children, and dogs.
Well, who's telling you that?
And where's the stats?
No. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying who's telling you this. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because it makes sense to me that women, children, and dogs are the most beloved because the men are the ones that are expressing their love for their beloved. So it would make sense to me.
Now I like where you're going with that. But then again, you not just men, from female, from kids, and kids don't even do it intentionally. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Father's Day is the least celebrated holiday. Did you know that? Yeah. Did you know that? We can look up the statistics or whatever, but it's one of those things where it's literally like men aren't appreciated as much as they should be. It's almost like men are just expected
to do it.
You know who rolling in their grave right now? As soon as you said women are more men are less appreciated than women or something like that. Tupac rolling in his grave right now. Tupac
now don't get me wrong.
But Tupac gonna tell you, no, I quit, man. I less
but wait,
but it makes sense what you're saying though. Now that you say,
I hear what you're saying, and I do feel like I think because I know you, I understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. What I think needs to be added to that statement, if I could build off of it, or maybe encourage a little shift in the statement, in that maybe men of color are the most underappreciated, and I say that because white men have been over celebrated, over appreciated.
So you think it's a race car? It's not in general.
And no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
That's what you
when
For black man.
no,
You're good. Yeah, we just not know judgmental. We just want
but no, you said it's a race card.
no, like you're
Well,
saying
yeah,
like
So that's what I'm
like black
saying.
men are least
What-
appreciative. Is what you said.
I'm not saying necessarily black men. I'm saying men of color, because white men have been like, look at how they idolize Christopher Columbus. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Over idolized, unnecessarily idolized. He was a murderer, a rapist, pillaged
Right.
the entire Americas, and yet his statue still remains in front of Union Station.
Question.
That's all I'm trying to say. So it wasn't necessarily a race card as much as a historical fact.
Right. Right.
No, I agree. I agree with that. First of all, and this is just People's Day. Anyways, let's skip over that.
No,
Let's
you
jump
don't
over
act like you're going here.
yeah, we're gonna jump over that one. But for me though, I think it's just men, period. You know what I mean? Obviously, we went through, I agree again, with the Christopher Columbus, and it's just men, period. Because if Caucasian men or white man does not have the finances in this society, nobody respects him too when he walks in the room.
They'll respect him before they'll respect a woman or a man of color. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, 100%.
What do you guys think?
For the most part.
What do you guys? I want to know what our fans think. I don't agree with that because
what
if Jay-Z walked in a room and a broke white dude walked in the room, they're gonna be looking at Jay-Z.
Well, now we're on to different dynamics, because we're no longer looking at a black man. We're looking at money.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
So-
once money is in the play,
Yeah.
a lot of other factors come out of it, like race, gender.
Each other.
There's a lot of things that cancel out because the money supersedes the person. Because that's just the way of the world.
So if you're saying if everybody was broken or everybody had the same amount of money, the white man would be more
That's what I would
elevated.
say he's saying.
All right.
That's
See,
what-
now you're getting me.
And
Now I'm busting
maybe,
you.
maybe
I don't know.
not
Maybe just in
necessarily.
America.
Maybe
We
right.
haven't been around the world to figure that out. Maybe just might be an America thing.
Well,
You go to Africa, they got kings and queens over there.
you don't gotta go around the world. All you gotta do is watch international news, which I do. We don't talk
Alright.
politics here, but trust and believe.
Got you.
On a world stage, the white man is overappreciated and is over. I don't know none of the word
Like
I
over too much love.
Exalted.
Too much
making
love.
him
Too
out
much,
to
you
be
know what I mean?
Nah.
be the great
Yeah.
white hype, the hero, and it's. I mean, look at all the pedestal that they got Trump on, and all the people that make excuses for all the things that he does, good or bad, whether or not you agree, whatever. There's a lot of things that he does that if I tried to do, I'd be buried under the jail.
100%.
So y'all saying so you know, we saying the Caucasian white man being put on this pedestal by who?
By first of all, the
By
society.
who? Because
It's
definitely
coming.
by who?
It's coming.
Now, that's the answer, because
By-
that's what people get
By
stuck.
society, everybody.
by society?
well, by the builders and
Their own people?
and the architects
mass
of
media,
society,
the mass
mass
media.
media,
Their own people.
and then it's trickled down where we do it. We uplift these people and put them in positions of power and idolization that no, they don't deserve, and it is our own people. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans and blacks that voted for Trump. Absolutely.
Especially
Well, I don't mean it like
But let's
the second time around.
really
I'm
think
trying
about this though. All right, cool. Let's leave Trump. You can bring back Trump.
Not
in a
just
second.
using
Thought,
Trump
man,
as the current white man in power. That's all.
My thing is like, say
We could replace Trump with any white man. You want Elon Musk, Bill Gates? Who you want?
No. My question to you is like, not even my question. My statement is like, all right. So most of the things that we all done in the community, helping, giving back, doing whatever we want to do, and I feel like if we again we're white,
Yes.
we'll be exalted more because like if I was a 23-year-old white kid and accomplished most of the stuff that I accomplished, and got people to watch awards and
Where do you live?
God, this is not huh? What do you mean?
Where do you live?
It was
As this 23-year-old woman. In the same.
That matters.
What, the same person?
That
In the
matters.
same part of what's
Same
there.
part of what's there.
Same kind
Living the
of-
same way.
Same bank
doing
account.
the same exact thing. Yeah, I would be double rich by now. I don't know if that's true though.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey,
will say-
I love white. No, hey, you can quote me on this. White people support the shit out of white people.
Right.
190%. That's why I don't bash them. Because if they're uplifting each other and bringing people to the next level, and it sounds crazy, because if you go in our community, Black people are trying to fight and bring each other down. We don't elevate each other.
Yeah.
And that's what really upsets me. You know what I mean? It's not because I want anybody to elevate me in no way, shape, or form. But we could be further if, hey, you got a project? Wow. I love your project. I love that you give it back.
Example.
How can I support you?
Perfect example. Have you seen the Worcester rap beef lately on Facebook?
No, I have not.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's the most pathetic status, but yet funniest thing I've ever seen.
So they're all bringing each other down.
Yes, you ain't gonna be nothing more than rapping at Electric Haze or the Raven, which is kind of funny. But it's also like, why are we mad at that? People are
doing something with their life.
Yeah, you performing, making art, writing songs. You know that's not easy. Put your heart out on that paper. You know what I'm saying? And if you got the balls to get up and perform anywhere, I applaud you because it ain't easy.
Not for sure.
But I think it's hysterical that you're right. Even in our local community, like you said,
why are we
amongst
ourselves?
And we're not even competing for nothing except I don't even know why we're mad at each other because ain't no money flowing around.
Buddy. It's not
We're
even the
jealous
money.
about money.
It's just somebody
Or
somebody
even
looks better
opportunity.
than you, or somebody's doing something on a higher level than you. Then you're gonna hate. Like again, I'm gonna go back to Jordan Lucas every single time. I will hit that Jordan Lucas point every time because why are we mad at Jordan Lucas that he got money? Oh, you want him to do more? He's doing backpacks. All right, he's putting his logo on backpacks.
a lot.
Who cares? Everybody needs a tax write-off. He don't want to go broke. It makes everything he does make sense to me. I respect Jordan Lucas. He got a street, what's it called? A street named after him. I was confused too. I was there with you guys. But if you really think about it and break down, he is a multimillionaire doing something in the community more than the other multimillionaires that are in our community not doing nothing at all. You know what I mean? At least he's trying.
Sorry.
First of all, I love Jordan Lucas too. You know that's my dog, whatever the case may be. But I'm mad at you, bro.
Why
I'm mad at you, bro. Actually,
happened?
maybe I should be mad at your editors
Happened?
because I was in the last music video. All right, GTA 6. If y'all haven't heard it, y'all go check it out, man. GTA 6 by Jordan Lucas.
Hey, you're not paying that sponsor in the show.
Yeah, he might.
No, bro,
He might. Let him
We would love to have you on here, by all means. But listen, man. I busted my ass, fell down, got shot, got killed like 17 times.
It didn't make sense.
17 times. No, I was in there for like 0.34 seconds.
Hey.
You thinking for two? Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your editors. But listen, bro, when I tell you I bust my ass, fell in snow.
But did it look good?
Oh yeah, it looked good.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
But now I still appreciate it.
I watched that whole music video. I did not
You
see
didn't
you,
see me.
brother.
That's my
I did not
That's
see
how
you.
quick it
And you
was.
6'5",
He's
395
the biggest man in this
Yeah.
room.
I like my
It's
team.
hard.
That's
Yo,
shout out.
and matter of fact, yeah, shout out Jonah, but Aunt Brenda, I ain't forget about you either, bro. You said you was gonna hook me up with a hoodie. I'm waiting for my hoodie, cuz.
Reel it back in. But more of the story is like, how do we encourage our fellow brothers, fellow sisters in the community to support other people or to even back other people? It don't have to just be funds. Like share somebody's thing. You know, Ron is what's it called? Motivational speaker. He posts something. Share that. Manny be in the community doing everything, broadcasting everything. We're like, you should have more support.
Right.
Melhome, you be giving food out to everybody on Thanksgiving or whatever. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that, just motivating, like elevating people, you know? And it's just like, it frustrates me because they see you, they congratulate, hey, Papee, you're doing great, good job. Thank you, but I need help. Like,
Can I say something? It's gonna be unpopular. You might get mad after.
no,
this.
go ahead.
All right, I love you. So this
This is
Papee did
Manny
not-
J Media.
has
I'm not
nothing to do with
doing
Papee. He
anything.
did not encourage. What do you call it? He did not make me say this. But
No, I did
one
not.
thing that I have a problem with the Worcester Majors is
Yeah.
I don't see enough of the Worcester community investing in the Worcester Majors, and it's just weird to me because you're everywhere. I can see you all over the place. You're out at every event with tents. You got great merch that you're giving away, you know, and you're doing what you can do to bring eyes to the thing. But I don't see like our people. Like if you have a camera, come and help. You know, take pictures. Like we got to get this. This is something. The Worcester Majors is an ABA basketball team that can really do something for our culture, for our community in the city of Worcester, and we're not taking ownership of it. Nobody, how many people that regular people like me and the next door neighbor come to you and be like, yo, let's throw some money together and let's get this really working and getting them off the ground.
Nobody. But they'll be the first, no disrespect, but they'll be the first people that be like, Poppy, why?
Where the free tickets at?
What's the majors playing?
Where
Where's
the free
this?
tickets
Where's that? When you get, like, buddy, it's so many steps, one, to keep it running. You know what I mean?
And not to be funny, like, we have to, sorry, just 1 second, I just don't want to lose the thought, but this is a company at some point, maybe hopefully a corporation that is gonna be going up against like the Woosocks, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, we're talking about this kind of level of importance that we're not investing into with spending however money we're spending at Polar Park. Which, no offense, if you like baseball, go have fun and have a great time doing things with Polar Park. I'm not saying don't do Polar Park at all. What I'm saying is, what about the people who don't like basketball? I mean, who don't like baseball, who would rather something like basketball? Why aren't we investing in something for that part of the community? It's just, I feel like we're not doing enough for ourselves sometimes.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. And one thing I was gonna ask you guys as well is, do you think it's just not instilled in some people? Do you think it's just not embedded in some people?
I think
it's not.
I think it's the fabric of today's society.
I think it is that, bro.
If it's not trending, they're not doing it.
Bro, I think people are real home saying
but
that, bro.
at the end of the day, bro, like, even let's bring it back to our community. Is it not instilled in them to show the next brother love? Is it not instilled in them, or was it
not if it doesn't benefit them?
Right.
Only if it benefits you.
Like, but
Everybody
for
gonna,
example,
you gonna go to Gucci?
how much stuff that we
$1,000
share for
on
people
Gucci.
a year?
The discount.
We share for people a year, a day. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes it's the opposite for us. Like, I be sharing people that I don't even know.
Yep.
Right? If it looks good to me, if it sounds good to me, if it's gonna benefit the community, if it's gonna, by all means, boom, I'm posting it, I'm sharing it.
Which costs nothing.
Which costs nothing.
$0.
Barely any time.
And what it's saying is, people ain't gonna support you until it's popular to support you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It gotta be trendy.
and that's like you were saying, it gotta be trendy. Like, you know what I'm saying, but them support, and I when I think about even shares and likes, bro, like when I share something, it's going on my page.
Yeah.
So I gotta be real convinced that it's something that's gonna fit on my page.
Yeah.
And y'all know I don't share a lot, but boy, if you talk to people like Kwame, other people, bro, Ron, stay in my inbox, bro. Every time he sees something, he hit me up, bro. Anything that's, bro, good work. I see you on fire.
Right.
Bro, that's it, bro. You know how far that goes for some
That's
people?
a fact.
And Worcester, bro, just sending that, bro.
Hey,
They be like, bro,
proud
thank
of
you,
you.
bro.
Like-
Bro, Ron, I appreciate that, bro. Like, I know that little bit of support because I can't share everything, bro. So I'm like, in your inbox, fire. Bro, you at the weight room, bro. You at the weight room, man. What's up? That's fine. You on your upstation. Like, I'm saying stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know getting people inboxes, shares, likes good too. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff, now if I'm on LinkedIn, I'm gonna share all y'all stuff. Tap in on LinkedIn. I'm gonna tap, you know what I'm saying? But on like, the other social medias is different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure stuff on your page and all that stuff. And a share. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of fake love can come through that share, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People will share your stuff and act like they really love you, but they don't care about nothing you doing, bro. And then when they see you cover it all up with I'm proud of you, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they really ain't, bro. So, it's other ways to support. I think the issue is when people don't support the way we want them to support. Like, Joyner ain't giving money, but he was doing the backpack drive and he was doing other stuff like haircuts. But no, he ain't supporting this way.
Yeah.
Like, but no, bro, he was supporting this way though. Like, you know, his own way, bro.
That's why I'll never bash him. Like, before I used to hate on him. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the haters. Then I sat down and broke it down like, he don't have to do anything. Like, he don't even have to be here.
He's not obligated.
He's not obligated. He don't owe anybody anything but his mother.
He worked hard to get to where he at, bro.
You know what I mean? Why am I knocking another guy's hustle, which again does not make any type of sense in the world? Like, but not too bad. Moral of the story is, guys, if you can support somebody, support them.
Please.
Uplift them. Let's be like the Caucasian community.
Yeah.
That support each other. Let's hold hands, come together, and befriend each other.
Before we even get to that, can we just talk about, like, how are we gonna support each other when we don't even respect each other? We don't even respect or appreciate each other. We don't even respect or appreciate life, like on a human fundamental level. Why is it?
I respect
that-
life and I appreciate life.
All right, I
I
should
need
say,
you to
all right,
elaborate.
fine,
He
maybe
tripping.
not.
Y'all agree with him
So
too.
you see me, I'm like,
Maybe,
I see what you're doing. Because I know he like to put a twist on every kid.
maybe not
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
as in us
Yeah.
four.
Yeah. I mean,
I meant we as a society.
okay.
All
okay.
right.
You got me back.
Look at how we're doing on a global scale.
Yeah.
All right. You have the president of the United States threatening all kinds of crazy attacks and obliteration and turning people back to the Stone Age on Monday, and then dialing that back the clock, talking about, oh, never mind, we're actually winning this war and ain't nothing gonna happen on Friday. And then going over and blowing up a school with 170, how many, 183? I don't even know how many, 100 or something number of
Approximately, but
little
that's about
girls.
Yeah.
All right, all this crazy stuff that's happening around the world. Bring it. Why are we bringing local, right? Let's 508, right? Bringing it local.
Right.
Just yesterday was the mill home. You want to break it down for me?
As a matter of fact,
You wanna break it
a couple
down for me,
days ago,
sir?
Was it a couple days ago last night, the night before last, or whatever? There was a shooting.
Where?
Out in on Millbury Street.
In
Worcester.
in the
It was-
508,
Imagine, it was a male that shot a female.
and
bro.
it wasn't. It
I didn't even
wasn't.
know that story.
Oh, I know
bro.
the male.
Yeah,
And it wasn't a terrorist from Iran,
No, it wasn't.
right? A terrorist
It
from Iran.
wasn't.
Right?
From Iraq.
It
No,
was one of.
people
No,
in our
listen, I know
community.
this is deep. It's heavy.
No, I'm
It was
listening.
one of us.
Think about it.
It
bro.
was our neighbor, bro.
Right.
Crazy.
And what, I asked myself also, like, why would a man shoot a female? That doesn't make sense to me. And none of it makes sense to me. Even us shooting each other, the whole gun violence, this shit's dumb. If you can't fight, if you can't use these, you're
Wait,
a pussy.
freeze,
Let's say that straight
freeze.
up like that.
You want him to whoop her ass instead?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at
Nah,
all. But
I don't. That's
I-
what I'm taking from that.
Nah,
I
you
think
gotta-
to the extent of shooting.
before you
Yeah.
pick up a gun, you might
Right.
as well pick up your hand.
Right.
And I'm not. And I see what you're saying. Not
Was
necessarily
she chasing you
to
with a
put
knife?
him on a woman,
Was she right?
but
of course.
you shouldn't be having a gun. Period. You shouldn't
Right,
be
absolutely,
resorting to
absolutely.
violence. Period.
Was she chasing you? Was your life in danger? Was you know what I mean? Like, what would make you go to that extent?
I don't know, Poppy. What
You guys are taking
Come on,
equal.
bro.
You guys taking what's it called? Equal rights to different.
I'm going with no type of domestic violence. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
for sure.
then again, for you to shoot, come on, bro. But
That's
nah,
anger
man,
management.
just 2 nights ago, man, right on Millbury Street, and we're out there every day.
Yeah.
We probably drive through Millbury Street, Kelly Square, right over there every other day. You feel me?
Little Chinese spot over there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So honestly,
Chinese
do you
Yeah,
think
shit,
like
oh,
American
Chinese food.
society and culture respects and values life?
I'm.
Human life. Sorry. Let's be very specific.
I think the world, bro. The world just don't have respect at all. I'm not just gonna blame our government. You know what I mean? It's not just us that's doing it. Everybody's doing
You
it.
sound like you work for them.
I'm working. I'm logical. I told you I'm gonna be the voice of reason. It makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like I was in a civil war. They was killing women, children, everybody in that civil war.
So
It's-
you've actually seen
With my own
how
two
bad
eyes.
it can actually get.
Yeah.
See, I come from a place of privilege. I'm an American. I haven't. Full disclosure, no, we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Let
Don't
me speak
jinx
for
it.
me. I haven't seen. Right, don't jinx it.
Yeah,
But
leave it alone,
I haven't seen.
We
True
don't wanna see.
suffering, right?
Yeah.
I've been very privileged and lucky to live the life that I've lived. So all the shit I talk, that's part of my privilege, right? And I accept that, appreciate it, and I honor it, right? And I thank God I never had to see that. Hope I never will. But it's seeming like it's coming closer and closer to my doorstep every day.
Guys, can I tell you something? All right,
Yeah.
first of all, I need to ask y'all something. I don't even watch the news. How come I'm in on all this shit that y'all, what's going on here? I don't even watch the news. But guess what? Do you want to know how close it is?
How close is it?
Locally, and this upsets me.
Uh-huh.
I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Locally,
Yeah.
5 people was arrested just the other night. I believe March 18th. 5 people was arrested locally. That means in Worcester, correct? 5 people were arrested for sex trafficking. A female under 16 years old,
I ain't hear about this.
trying to literally held her against her will. 5 people were arrested. They didn't put out no
5
names,
men,
maybe
5
they're-
women, 5
I
what?
just saw 5 people.
Animals.
I
Yeah.
5 people. You feel me? In our backyard in Worcester. for holding
That's crazy.
a female under 16, not even under 18, under 16, against her will, trying to force her to do something with somebody over 18 in one of these hotels around here. That's how close it is, bro.
First of all, did they catch all 5 of them?
Yeah, they were arrested.
Thank
Okay.
God.
They were arrested.
So they
Thank
caught
God.
all
This-
5.
this-
Hopefully
bro.
they face the consequences to the fullest extent of the law.
And
because-
did it happen?
Absolutely.
Like, did they succeed?
and then
know,
they have that prison justice
basically
on top
the
of it all.
story-
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
The
Listen,
story right now just
you
got
hurt
released,
people, you get hurt.
So they're not saying a lot of details.
Right.
But they say they were apprehended, they were arrested and everything. But we
All
gotta
right.
do better, man, and we gotta teach our kids to do better, man. Stop neglecting your damn kids.
I honestly
There you go.
think
it's
this.
not, no,
There
it's
you
not
go.
even about neglecting it.
There
It's
you go.
about a lot of the times.
Treat them.
No,
Sometimes that's
it's
it.
not even about neglecting.
Yeah.
It's stop giving your kids everything they want, because when they can't get what they want, when they can't get what they
What they want?
what they want,
They'll
they're gonna
take it.
take it.
I knew
Thank
where you
you.
were going with that.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you.
And a big part of that is
I can tell
because
you're pissed. I can tell we all a little pissed right now.
Now,
leave
on the-
our children alone.
Exactly, bro.
But let's. I think this generation that's coming up, raising kids, like you raising your child, us raising our children, like we're instilling, we're bringing back that like, hey, respect your parents mentality. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like we're actually really connected with our kids. You know, like my daughter, I give her space for her to talk about anything she can to me. She started lying a little bit, and I'd have nipped that in the butt. Cause she'd be like, "Oh, mommy said this."
She's trying to play that.
Yeah, she's trying to play. She's trying to play, and I'll be catching her. And I look at her, I was like, "Baby,
It's innocent.
you do this, this, and that. Daddy's not gonna be mad at you. I'd rather you tell me so Daddy can help you either fix it or we can figure it out together." But like even us growing up, like I don't know about you guys, but like we talked about last week. Our parents used to whoop us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I tell my daughter, don't make me use my daddy voice. And she's like, what's the dad? Like, I don't even know what the hell the daddy voice is. But she's terrified of my daddy voice. I'm like, I never raise my voice. I just be like, baby, you want me to use my daddy voice? No, Daddy, don't use your daddy voice. All right, turn your listening ears on. And then she's already tuned in.
Yeah.
But with that being said, though, I'm thinking like our generation is doing a better job. So the kids that are coming up, we're going to get back on track. I believe that's what's going to happen. But the previous kids who
Yeah, but we had to see a whole
There's
lot of
another
fuckery in
battle,
order to
too.
realize we need to fix that shit.
yeah, for sure. Because you can't whoop your kids no more. You go to DCF's coming knock on your door. You can't do this. But in Massachusetts, you're allowed to discipline your children.
Yeah.
You just can't abuse them, obviously.
Exactly.
But what do you guys think the fine print in between of that is? Like, what's discipline and what's abuse?
Can I backtrack really quick? Can I backtrack?
Yeah, go ahead, and then
Before,
we're good.
just to kind of say what you're saying. Another thing, with the parents, and the kids, relating to them and whatnot. A lot of these kids have parents that are alcoholics or drug addicts. Seeing them just nod off, seeing them, do the wrong shit. A lot of them don't have nothing to look up to as well.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they're able to be in the streets, do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have functioning, addicts, like that could actually keep a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be and provide for their kids, but like their kids know. These kids ain't stupid nowadays. You feel me?
Oh,
These
yeah.
kids ain't stupid
Way
nowadays. So
educated.
I definitely feel like, that's definitely another thing that we gotta think about too. You know what I mean? If their parents is doing whatever the fuck, like why wouldn't they want to do whatever the fuck? You feel me? But
So you think
I
they're
definitely-
watching? Obviously, they're following their league and doing exactly what their parents are doing. So we can't be mad at them. We got to be mad at the parents. Is that
I
what?
mean-
to an extent, but then again, you could have two kids with the same parents.
Yeah.
One
One be great.
Right. One hate their parents for what they're doing, and then the other one following the parents' footsteps. So that's like
I'm not saying that kids don't necessarily like they're gonna do what they see, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, absolutely.
Most of a child's young development, especially from like newborn to 5 years old, is mimicry. Right?
Yeah.
What they see, they do.
And that's epigenetics. That's what gets installed into the.
Here's where we get it twisted. In the toddler age, we think some of that shit's cute, and we laugh, and we make little jokes, we make little games about it, right? And then they remember that, and it's instilled to them because when they're that young, every single piece of information they receive is deeply imprinted
In your
into the
paradigm.
core of their mind.
Paradigm. Yes.
It's us. It's their parents, and we want to blame everybody else. Blame TV. Blame
YouTube.
video games. But who gives them that?
All right.
Us.
Right.
Who allows it?
100%.
Children do what they are allowed to do. Children will reenact what they
I
see.
was just about to say
Yeah.
that. Yep.
And they may not reenact what they see in your household, but if they bring something from outside in your household, it's then up to you to nip that shit in the bud. And the problem is, a lot of parents want to be their kids' friends. They want to think that shit's cute. And then these kids, before they know it, they're 10 years old, acting like they're grown,
Best
getting
friends.
consequenced
Oh,
by other people,
Right.
my
all
mom
the
didn't
way
tell
up
me this.
to
My dad didn't
the
tell me
Supreme
this.
Court.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then parents want to act all surprised and shocked and like victims, like, "Oh my God, I'm a victim of the system." And
So what do you do?
circumstance."
Do you
No.
walk? What do you do? What's
You
the fine
don't
line?
allow it from jump, and you have
All right.
conversations with your kids, and you
Nip it in
stop
the
it
ass
before
right
you have to do more severe consequences.
But
You
what
My
about-
mama tried that, bro. I
Yeah.
still ended up in jail.
and so
Like,
you know what?
Like,
And
I
you
still
know
ended
what?
up locked up
And you
in the
know what?
streets. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
you know what? Science is proof that some skulls are just extra thick and need a little bit more getting through to.
Yeah, for real.
You know, I didn't say it's gonna work
I
for
want to fell through the crack.
everybody.
Yeah. I want to fell through the crack. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Might have hit your head through the only way falling
real.
through it.
So what would be you guys' advice to the parents where their kids are hard headed and they never show them that, you know what I mean? They watch that through school, because kids be bad in school and then the kids mimic those kids, and it takes a village to raise that kid. So, and the parents never done that or never went through that, and the kid's still not listening. What's the advice to those parents?
You can't just. I don't think it's just the parents. So I don't agree with from the jump. I don't think it's
Yeah, but
always
what's
just
the advice you
parents,
give
though.
the parents with the hard-headed kids like you? Like you said, your mom did everything she can. She beat you. She still couldn't figure it out. She probably did something worse when she was growing up but never got caught.
Yeah.
And you, fortunately got caught. What would have been your advice if you could talk to your mom back then? What would you tell your mom to tell you?
I think all the mothers should just try their best. Children don't come with a manual, bro.
All right.
And I think it's all culture too. When culture get involved, but I think that's why people always remind us that. And our moms used to say, bro, just raising children don't come with no manual. Now we figuring it out. My mom said I was figuring it out. I was a teenage parent, figuring it out as I go.
Yep.
Taking everything that happened to me, trying to implement it with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like she said, I was wrong for that. I was just going off what I knew and how I was raised and all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think parents try their best, but at the same time, that's the struggle, bro. It don't come with a manual. Well, one kid over here, that's abuse. But over this kid, it ain't abuse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be two different
Discipline.
family systems.
Yeah.
Discipline.
But also,
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, he gets slapped, he calling the police. Hey, he gets slapped, he going to his room.
and it could be two kids in the same family.
Yeah.
And with you had a discipline that worked for you. It was called football.
Yeah.
That was your discipline. Your mother didn't know how to coach football, but once you got to the community, you got coached. You were able to figure it out through that source of discipline, which was sports. So I think, I see one of the comments in here says be very creative with punishments, and I agree with that. And maybe not call them punishments, but call them redirections, right? So maybe some kids need to ask for. I'm not saying that you don't whoop nobody. That's not what I'm
Some
saying.
people do that.
What I'm saying
You gonna call it the redirection?
sometimes, but sometimes you just need to put your kid in a sport. Or maybe you need to put your kid in an art. Or maybe you need to put your kid where they can focus all that energy that's getting them into trouble into something positive and productive.
There was a study. No, that's a good point too, because there was a study that was done or whatever, right? I believe with mice or something like that, and either it was a drug or it was a sweet, whatever the thing it was, but in the uncontrolled environment, that mouse would always go back to that drug or that cheese or whatever it was to go get high, exactly whatever it was. In the controlled environment, no, in the uncontrolled environment, right?
Why you say cocaine?
I'm talking about I didn't realize that. I just called myself.
I'm not cheating. I'm trying to help myself.
No, that's wrong. I never said wrong drug.
Hey, bro, now I'm back to my little.
I didn't say cocaine twice.
I'm trying to help my
I'm
man.
not working. We're not skipping over. You thought I had been cocaine.
No,
I know y'all heard
you
it.
know what drug it was, so yeah.
I'm trying to no, bro.
Now,
He said cocaine. He said he whispering.
y'all can't stand you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going for it.
But anyways,
Shout out.
now in the controlled environment, Okay,
Crime.
in the controlled environment, that mouse, all right, and still the drug, the cocaine, what's
It was still on the other side, right?
But in the controlled environment, they had more things for the mouse to do. They had a spinning wheel. They had this thing. They had more stuff for the mouse to do. And guess what? It didn't get distracted by the drug, the sedative, or whatever. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like you said, get your kids in something. You know what I mean? Get them involved either in the community, in a sport, in music. You know what I mean? Because they're learning. They're like sponges.
Yeah.
What if they can't? What if they single parents that can't afford that?
If they can't afford it, there's definitely places in the community that you could go that we
Where?
can get the help. You feel
To
me?
the
Name,
football
name three of them.
Football.
Name three of them?
You gotta buy the
Football.
football.
Okay.
Is it free?
There's
Okay.
people that will help you if you
Okay.
mess up
And
and stuff and you go out there and try
I'm
to.
gonna answer it right now.
Yeah.
You can go to the Revive Effect. You
Mhm.
can go to Papee Paye. You
Yeah.
can go to Ron Burgess Foundation.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can hit a Manny J Media.
Yeah.
We'll help you find those outlets.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I mean, we just had our
It's
guest
the
2
reality
weeks
of it.
ago,
Yeah.
Kwame,
Yeah.
in soccer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's the Worcester Youth Center
Mhm.
and the Worcester Youth.
Even the Boys and Girls Club.
My mama ain't paid for me to play football, bro.
I
My
can't
mama
remember.
she ain't
Yeah,
paid.
but you got talent. I never paid for AAU either. But
got talent.
the
No
community,
though.
no disrespect. Not even the community. If you're like that, if you're really good at that sport, people will pay for you to play. Like
Yeah.
for me, they paid for.
Watch you.
For what
I think
about
some
those kids
scrubs, some sorry.
that got paid for
Because their situation just messed
Yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
they may be poor and all that stuff, and they got paid for, bro.
Yeah, nah, I don't know what age group what generation
That
you
happened
grew
in
up in.
Worcester, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Worcester with
Part
the
of it too
football.
is like, get your kids outside.
Right, yeah.
That's a big part of it. You
Outside
don't need to pay
is
to get them
dangerous.
outside.
I love that. I love the fact that get your kids outside, but outside there's creeps, outside there's idiots doing dumb stuff. I'm not sending my kids outside to get shot by my daughter going to get shot by a guy for God knows why he shot her. Or you know what I mean? Like you got to really think about the society now. We talk about, oh yeah, let the kids get fresh air, but be honest. You letting your kids really get fresh air right now in the summertime when you go to the park and there's a shooting every 5 minutes? Like,
That is tough.
you
I
got
do
to think
feel
about
that
it.
sentiment.
Yeah.
I do feel that.
For sure. Like,
And
I'm not-
honestly, times were a
I
lot
would-
different when we were younger.
Oh yeah.
You know,
100%.
it was
even me, I'm 13,
it
14 years
wasn't
old, walking down the
safe.
street getting chased by other
Well,
gangs because they just thought I was in a gang. I was never in a gang. They just thought I was in a gang.
Thought you were.
So I got to chase all the way home. Or I'm sitting in the park playing basketball. Playing basketball in the park at Crystal Park, and they come by drive-by shooting. Oh, you think I want my kids to go through that? Hell no. I'm surprised I even freaking made it through that. You know what I mean? So the fact of let your kids go get fresh air where I live in a better environment now, but there's still creeps out here that could drive down and snatch our kids.
Anyway.
So are we supposed to just let our kids outside to get fresh air,
I would
or
say-
let them play and stop?
That's the difference also between the controlled environment and uncontrolled environment. Let's
Yeah.
say now we're going outside, I'm outside with you. Or, I'm sending
Right.
your older cousin outside with you. I'm sending, you know what I mean, someone else that I trust, you know what I mean,
Yep.
outside with you. I'm going to keep that on you. Make sure you're not doing stupid stuff. The other day I thought I had to whoop my son's ass.
Yeah, whoop your kids'
I
butt.
sent him to the park.
Yeah.
The park, only the park.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's over there on Russell Street, comes back with a Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Now that's something I would do too. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
exactly.
That's the apple not falling far.
That's a fact. And that is my fault because I let him in an uncontrolled environment. Makes sense? So he had that free, I'm going to go back to the old house. And that's why I asked him, where'd you go? Oh, I went to the park. You lied because the lens said something else. You know what I mean? And it's like, so if something would have happened to him,
Yeah.
it's on him for leaving the park, but then again, it's also
On you.
on me.
Yeah.
For not being there.
Not being there and not having there with, someone. He's old enough, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The park is 2 blocks away from the house.
Yeah.
But still, you feel me? I still let him in that uncontrolled environment where you're right. Something could have.
I'm
It
telling
could
you.
have been bad.
And
You feel
then
me?
what?
So-
You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
just,
exactly. So now he's not allowed to go out by himself for like a month, maybe a month and a half. Who knows?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Papa Mill has spoken. You ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro, it's just more of the story for me is like I just like you guys, I want my kids to go outside. I want my kids to enjoy. I live in like a better environment now, so
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
go. I let my kids go outside, look through the window. They're doing their thing, cool. But like where I grew up, and this is what we're pretty much talking about, like the main South area,
Yeah.
buddy. We live there now. My kid's not walking nowhere. What I went through, my kid's not walking. I'm gonna drive them. I'm gonna pick them up. Drive them to the Boys and Girls Club. Pick them up from the Boys and Girls Club. Drive them to Crystal Park. I'm gonna stay there. make sure everything's good. Not we getting back in the car, we home.
Yeah.
Just because I'm overprotective, and I don't know if it's a trauma. Obviously, the trauma I went through, and I probably have to work through that. And it's a different generation.
Yeah.
But now this generation is NBA YoungBoy.
I don't know. And
Yeah.
with that,
All right, I want to wear shiesty.
With that, even in the house,
Yeah, I
if
know.
you keep them in the house all day, they're just, and I know this is going to sound a little bit crazy, a little far-fetched. Bear with me here. Even in the house, they're just as much in danger.
100.
And they're in danger because of technology, because of the access they have to
YouTube.
internet, because the access that they have to programming on television. I mean, baddies, for real.
Buddy.
Baddies.
Oh, man.
Yo, could you imagine
man.
your
What?
watching baddies? No, I love
Everybody
baddies, by the way.
But we
I love it. But I'm a 41-year-old man who already knows how to act. I'm not a 16-year-old girl trying to make it in the world.
We
You know what
had
I'm saying?
GTA. We had GTA 5. I mean, we had GTA.
Bro, do you know how
And the
these kids,
dreads, yeah.
have you heard how these kids talk to each other on there?
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
The toxic masculinity, the violent culture of just the craziness, the
It's
bullying,
there. It's not even that, but we was worse.
the
We were
belittling.
Worse.
No, but here's
Buddy,
the thing.
Bro, we had some stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey, 007, but I always wanted a golden gun. A real one. Well,
Buddy.
you know what I mean?
you didn't have somebody online, and maybe for us we did have it worse, and we were able to,
Yeah,
or even you.
bullying was
were
top
able to
notch
get-
over there. Your
But-
mama sold that. You forgot?
But-
Oh, yeah.
was it was in person or online?
In person.
All right,
Part
and I feel like there's a little bit of a difference there in that there's that.
We didn't have guns and they did.
Listen, there's that.
A 3-year-old got
There's
gunned down.
There's that social dynamic where it's if you get too soft or sensitive about something, you're kind of like nudged right out of it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're home and you're by yourself and you log off and you start to sit and stew with that, that's why the suicide rate. Milham, help me out with this one. And Ron, you might know too. Amongst,
They're not me.
I'm sorry, but I know that they're in the mental health field with,
Yeah.
with young people and suicide is what I was coming to. There's a lot of kids right now, kids that I know that I have to talk to on a at least weekly basis,
Yeah.
to check in with them to make sure that they know that they're perfect, they're special, and they're wanted and loved just the way they are in this plane, because they do feel like they don't want to live anymore, or they're not ever gonna add up to whatever unrealistic, unreachable goal that social media in general
people's
is
expectations.
displaying that they gotta live up to. And then you have kids roasting them, even if they don't really mean it, because they're kids. We just said it's what it is.
Yeah.
Roasting them for whatever beliefs, likes, or whatever it is that they have. You know, let's say, a boy, he's really into technology or computers. Instead of us, talking to that kid like, oh, that's what's up. Computers, technology makes a lot of money. Oh, you nerd.
You nerd.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you nerd, boy.
So, and it's simple, basic little things like that. Except that was a very mild, very tame example of what's actually being said. We're talking about sexuality at 9, 10 years old.
Buddy.
I'm hearing these kids. Listen, these kids are telling me things like they're talking about. They have screen names like Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. And
Nah,
these
shit was
10-year-old
something
kids.
else. Buddy.
Listen,
But you gotta think about it. I was daddy long legs. I was daddy long legs at 9.
I love Debo.
You know what I mean?
TMI.
No, for sure.
Love Debo.
But you gotta think about it. I don't know. But it might just been what we was exposed to growing up. You know what I mean? Like I try to really put myself in my shoes when I was younger, and the kids now, I try to put myself in their shoes. Like what was I doing when I was 10, 11, 12? You know what I mean? And my mom was working 24/7, so this ain't have nothing to do with my mother. I was outside running wild. You know, I was doing things I was not even supposed to. I was freaking, you talking about 2 blocks away, buddy. I was on this other side of the city.
Which is why gang members were chasing you around.
Oh, for sure.
I was on my mom. I grew up in Great Brook Valley during the 90s.
I would have never went to the
crack
valley, though. I went to Plumley.
Listen, I got to roam around very freely. My mother was never a helicopter parent hovering.
Yeah.
But her eyes followed me everywhere
Oh,
because it was a community full
People
of
know.
mothers who watched each other's children.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
And so I was safe wherever I went until the cops came in and tried to run us over with a car. But that's a whole other story for another day. But in the place that people think that is not safe, and it's your community, it should be. And we should be taking care of each other and bringing it back to the beginning, uplifting each other and helping each other out and making sure that we are all safe and that we are all able to just live happy, fruitful lives.
I'm from Miami,
And-
bro.
yeah,
Deerfield
community.
Beach, Florida, bro.
Mhm.
If one
The ugly corner.
white Pompano Beach ugly corner, bro. If one white person drive through that neighborhood, bro, you should see the eyes, bro.
Yeah,
It's no
everybody.
white people, bro. And I'm not over
They
exaggerating.
either here to buy
No
drugs or
businesses
get
or
down
nothing.
to-
I'm not over exaggerating, bro. People like, come on, Ron, at least one white. Bro, I give you from First Street up until 10th Court. There's no white people, bro.
That's
Like
the whole
they don't come through.
That's
Like
the whole pitch.
that's how crazy and crazy it is. But within our community, we killing each other at the same time, though.
See that?
Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? We got kids seeing all these people of white people coming in for all these drugs, all this stuff, and we still killing them. There ain't no white businesses, nothing, bro. It's all black businesses, bro. Like people
So
who were
how
selling
did that happen?
watermelons, people got their only pop-up shops and
What,
stuff.
how and why
But we
and when? Like,
still killing each other back in my hood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin just got assassinated, last month, bro?
Assassinated.
Shot in the head, bro.
and so let me
Like,
ask
last
you
month in my hood, bro.
it's
Like, on everything I love, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just memorialized the Facebook page. Finally got it memorialized. But at the same time, bro, it's we ain't letting nobody in.
Yeah.
So we gonna kill each other though while we at this, bro. And homie was supposed to be his friend too, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Be
his,
like that.
it was his girl brother, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
His
So-
girl's brother.
yeah, bro. Like, who had animosity, bro. Like, so you think about that stuff, bro. It's so close, bro. And you got, and I see it every day. Family too, do it to each other, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But nothing gonna change though. I will say that though, because we always gonna have bad apples in the world, bro.
Yeah.
We always gonna have a bad apple in the world.
So
Bro.
how you
Somebody gonna mess
protect
it
the
up.
kids? How you protect the kids?
We gotta just make. When we used to go outside back in the day, go outside and play. Things have changed so much to the point we ain't sending our kids outside for no reason no more, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't gonna get nothing from this, like back in the day, mother, go outside, play with your friends, whatever. Now it's like, what you gonna get out of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna go play football. Okay, you can learn some discipline on the football field, whatever. But we ain't sending. I don't think parents should just be sending their kids out
Nope.
just to send them out anymore.
Not go outside
Like,
without
without a purpose, objective that can probably help them towards their growth, whether it's building a social network and all that stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all the kids within my community back home can come and play, like, despite all the violence and stuff. But it's safe for them probably in a way, but it's way less safer for any other kids that outside the community come in that community. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all that stuff too.
You
But
said it's more safer for the outside to come in.
yeah, less safer
Less safer.
for them to come in. You know what I'm saying? So I know, like, you feel comfortable walking in Greenville Valley as a little kid, as a jit.
Yeah, I
But
would
there's a
never
lot
went.
of people that won't never walk through there.
Nope.
bro.
100%.
And you looking like, this people.
Like, I don't
people, like,
understand.
you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's
It's
looking like,
It's like
Yeah.
walking in,
You know what I'm
you know,
saying?
leave it to Beaver Land.
we can't let them go outside for no
I
reason
rode-
no more, I think.
I
bro.
rode my bike over there. I used to live, I told you, in the Milheezy, South area. So I rode my bike all over the Great Wolf Valley, just riding my bike through.
Yeah.
I seen like 100 kids. I'd never seen those kids before. Me and my cousin knew them, but I just didn't feel comfortable. So I would have never went by myself. I went to the valley one time when I was like 12 years old, and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here. And it's not like we had beef or anything.
Yeah.
It's just I didn't feel comfortable there.
Bro, I remember I got chased down Main Street. Like, I ain't even from around here, bro. They ain't even chasing me. I'm walking down Main Street. I'm walking down Main Street. This dude is running, bro, running. We right by the, it's like a Boys and Girls Club, the Y. What's that right there?
Yeah.
Bro, he's running. I'm walking this way, bro. He's running this way back to the hall. I run with this. Bro, it's like, it's Kill Me, bro. We found out, bro. I'm running. I found out he lived in my same apartment. So I'm like, I done ran where he ran. Because I ran back home. I don't know, he stayed upstairs.
Yeah.
But we run on Front Street. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on, bro? He's like, oh, no, Kill Me. And I'm looking like, man, I ain't got shit to do with this. Let me go home. You know what I'm saying? I done ran. The boys ain't gonna listen to that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even. I won't walk down Main Street today. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just
You
me
won't?
personally. No, I ain't no reason to.
Nah, I don't work.
And
I don't
unless
walk
I
person,
wanna-
but I'm comfortable now. I walk
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
Like I'm good. Like I feel like enough people know me that like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Poppy don't do that.
And if you don't know me, there's probably 10,000 people that know you that know me. Like I know the people you know.
Yeah.
I don't walk down Main Street. People give you bad looks
Mhm.
and stuff.
I
Like
be
people,
smiling at them.
people be
What's up,
wanting
buddy. I'm used to it
people be
now.
wanting to fade for no reason. What? Get bumping into you in the Spanish restaurant. You looking like, but you look around and you like, oh, he got his friends right here, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta let that
different.
You gotta let that go. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm calling my mama crying because I'm mad because somebody just tried me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm tight, bro. Cuz said, he said, man, shut the fuck up. You say one more word. I really said, bro, you got that, my boy. Because, hey, but I'm filming when I left, though, bro. Like, I just let a grown man tell me to shut up, and I was like, you got that, my boy.
Nah, you got more to lose than you got.
Something clicked in my head, like, man, it's about 4 of y'all boys in this dark.
Right.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what y'all boys
And
got.
what's more important, your pride of your life?
My pride of my life, bro. But I'm filming on the phone, like, you know, this and that, this and that. You know what? Just stay out the way, bro.
Yeah.
If I ain't gotta walk down Main Street, I ain't gotta walk down Main Street.
Sheesh. Nah, I respect it.
Yeah.
Like I said, me, I'm taking a world tour. I love Worcester, Massachusetts. Anywhere I want to go, I'm gonna go now. Before, I would never go to certain places. I would never went to I was cool with people in Plumlee. I was cool with people in Main Side. It's just what's it called, like Providence, Providence Street, the Valley. I just wouldn't touch that. And not because I was in a gang. It's just because when they think when you're black over there, you're automatically kill me.
Yeah, literally.
Automatically kill me. When I was growing up, automatically kill me. I'm like, buddy, I don't throw no signs up. Nope. You go to Valley, you black, you kill me. You go to what's it called, Plumlee, what's it called, you black, you kill. Like if they ain't see you before, you kill me.
I remember when
I don't know why.
like 2014, 2015, I think my little brother was still in high school, right? It was a time where you couldn't wear Adidas.
Yeah, you can't wear
Oh, I remember when I first moved up here, they were talking about that.
Automatically kill me.
Yeah, automatically.
Automatically.
Yeah.
I'm in middle school. You tell me I'm in middle school. I get off the bus and burn it. I get off my buddy lives right down the street. Literally, the bus stop was where that old honey farm used to be. Yeah. If you guys know where that is. And he lives right, literally 4 or 5 houses down. Yeah. I get off the bus, hit the corner, walking down the hill. The car comes up the hill, turns deep with like 6, 7 people in a little car. Mm-hmm. They was like, hey, yo. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have my Adidas pants on. Hey, yo, my friend Bingley kicks it. You know, I don't even know why he's right.
Oh, shit.
I'm like my business.
Yeah.
I'm walking down. As soon as I see 5, 6 people behind me chasing me, I was out of there. You know?
Yeah.
But I still love Worcester.
I love y'all.
You know what I mean? And I wouldn't take that back anything that I went through in my entire life till this second. With that being said, like I still love that, you know. I'm glad I got to experience that because it was some type of thrill. Now I'm like street smart, educated, and school. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go anywhere I'm not needed, like we talked about.
Exactly. If you ain't gotta walk down Main Street, don't walk down.
Hey, I ain't going down, man.
I didn't walk down Main Street. We gotta go take a walk.
Scared.
We gotta take a stroll down Main Street.
You don't jog down Main Street?
I'm not running. We gonna take a. I'm not. If you
Now, I
guys
jog Main Street in the morning, though. Now, I do go in the morning, but everybody's sleeping.
Move your mic.
Oh yeah. I'm about to say, what are you talking about? But first of all, guys, that's the end of our show. With that being said, we appreciate you guys. We're having a blast back here. Show is gonna continue to keep going, but thank you guys for always tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just being there for us. Mm-hmm. And like we talked about, it just takes a one share, one like, one comment, you know, to continue our show, to continue our what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Help me out.
Just to help us grow.
Yeah, just to help us grow. Yeah, for us to succeed. So thank you.
We couldn't do it without y'all.
You're watching 508 Live with your host, Papee Paye, Moneyman Milhome, Fireman Burgess, and
the best
producer in the world, Manny J Media. Out, guys.
Yo, I'm ready to go swimming. I got my swimming shoes on. Y'all
You got
people
Nah, he's
I'm ready to go swimming, y'all. I'm ready to go swimming.
You got boat feet. Remember I told you guys I had 13 boat feet?